Looks like we're good. Welcome to Jazzy Tuesday. Getting a little bit of a late start today, but better late than never. If you are tuning in for the first time, Jazzy Tuesday is just a weekly reminder and invitation for you to make some jazz. So I turned on the camera for a little bit for part of my jazzy dance practice, and I'll sort of verbally process what I'm doing and how I'm deciding how to structure my practice time in case you would like some insight on at least my thoughts on practice and my methods of practicing. So I haven't yet danced today. I've actually been having quite a headache today, which is why we're getting such a late start. It's okay right now, but I think I might, take it a little easy. Probably no insane Charleston banana business. But I think I want to kind of play around with, it's not so much a dance idea as sort of like a music idea. I've been really trying to research who all is in the band that I'm listening to. So when I'm listening to something like, for example, let's take a for example. Yesterday I was putting something together for a choreography project, and it was this Kid Ori song. Let's see, where did that song go? And Kid Ori is a really prolific and important trombonist. He played with a lot of people, including many names that went on to do incredible things like Johnny Dodds and Sidney Bechet. And man, what would I give to hear them all in the same band? That would be amazing. But anyway, I was listening to this version of 4 or 5 times that they do, and it's like 8 minutes long, but it's really good. And anyway, I was choreographing to just a little piece of it, and I've been kind of trying to listen to clarinets a little bit more and just kind of know who else is making music when I'm listening to the music being made, and know a little bit about them. So I've been trying to research who's on specifically clarinet, just because I really like clarinet. That's usually what sticks out to me. I'm trying to learn clarinet. It's going okay, but where'd that song go? But this song was kind of nice because it kind of gave a list. Often you have to, at least I listen to a lot of music on Spotify. I like finding music that way. But I found that it was really hard to find, like, the credits on Spotify are really sparse unless it's modern music. So it's really hard to find out. I mean, you can sometimes get a list of names. Like, this song came with a list of names. That was really nice. So it had Kid Ori, Alvin Alcon, Philip Gomez. Who else is on here? Will you give me the whole list, please? Apparently not. Cedric, that's probably how you say it. Cedric Haywood. Okay, it's not letting me look at the whole list, but that was nice. So at least I could look up the list, but it doesn't give who is playing what instrument. It's sometimes hard to find like what year the recording was done in, so it's hard to find if it doesn't have a list of who was on that recording. It can be hard to find out which version of the headlining band was actually recording, and so I found that while it's kind of annoying and really fiddly to find out who's playing all of these solos that are giving me a lot of inspiration right now, it has been really nice to know, like, for this song, like Philip Gomez, he's on clarinet, and it's nice to be able to simply put a name with the notes that are really tickling my toes. So anyway, maybe we can just do that together, and then we'll dance. I keep looking over at this clock. This clock is saying that it's 2:00, and that's wrong. But let's do that. I think that would be nice. So I think this might be a little bit of me looking at my screen a little bit, but I'll at least narrate what I'm doing, and we can find who's playing something on something that I've been listening to quite a bit, and perhaps, hopefully, you will be inspired to at least think about who else is playing on the band other than whoever's name is part of the band that you're listening to. And then we'll probably dance to that song. But I'm gonna give this headache just a few more minutes to settle by looking into some jazz musicians. Okay, so let's pick a song first. And, uh-oh, my voice. Let's see. I've been enjoying a lot of Jelly Roll Morton older tunes. That's been quite nice. We could do that. I have already looked into a lot of Jelly Roll Morton songs, so well, you know, let's maybe look into. Last week or the week before, I was listening to a lot of Lizzie Miles, and that could be really fun. Let's do that. So Lizzie Miles is a lovely French artist. Let's pick an album from her. I really liked her version of After You've Gone. Let's find that. And let's give it a listen and see who else is playing. Yeah. Here we go. Okay, so this is After You've Gone by Lizzie Miles. I bet Facebook is gonna get grumpy at me for playing songs, but this is not even debatably educational. We're talking about who's playing the jazz. Okay. After you're gone and left me crying. So, Lizzie Miles is the one singing. There's no denying you feel blue, you feel sad. You missed the best game that you ever had. There'll come a time. And she also worked with the Kid Ory band, which is kind of cool. I don't think on this, not on this recording, but she's headlining. Oh, babe, think of what you're doing. You know my love for you will drive me to ruin. After you're gone, after you're gone away. Oh, after you're gone. I love the scatting. Oh, you feel blue, you feel sad. This the best girl that you've ever had. There'll come a time, don't you forget it. There'll come a time when you regret it. Oh. So this is what often happens. I'm listening to this song, I go to the album, it gives me a title, can't even find a recording date, which I feel like is very basic information. Can't find a recording date, can't find the credits, just say various artists. That's real cute, Spotify, very helpful. So that gives me nothing. That means that I have no idea who's strumming away on that guitar or playing the bass. There's only 3 artists. It's not even that much information, but let's go ahead and find it. Let's find out who's playing at least one of those instruments. Depending on the song, that information can be really hard to find. But let's give it a try. Let's see if I can get any more information from Spotify. Because the thing is trying to find the right version can be kind of hard, but I can at least let's look up her recording history. Oops. Lizzie Mealis. And usually there's other, I often find myself on a website called, it's like Discog or something. It sounds like discography. And that I find to be really helpful. It's all the music history of one artist, and they are pretty good about at least having multiple copies of the information. So if you're looking on one album information page and it doesn't give, like, if one artist is unknown, another page might have it. So I've had good luck there. But I just clicked on a website called All Music, and I think I've been on this one before. It's a little bit more biography and like personal information, which is also helpful, but right at the moment I would prefer to just have some album information, which I'm having trouble finding. Let's see. Here we go. We've got a discography from some library. Discography of American Historical Recordings. Cool. DAHR.edu. Cool. Okay. So, oh yeah, she had a different name when she was born. That's good to remember. She was originally born Elizabeth Mary Landreau, and yeah, born in the 20s. Or no, why did it say that she was born in the 20s? That's not true. Oh, that's when her career was. Yeah, she was born in like turn of the century. Anyway, let's see what we've got. Okay, cool. We've got, well, her roles listed out in all of the tracks that she's in. It does give the bands that she worked with. This isn't crazy helpful, but at least I can find, I think, the recording date. And then usually if I can find like the recording date, I can find, okay, this is when she was, if this is when she was playing, who was she playing with at that time? Hopefully that'll work out. Okay, let's find after you've gone. Okay, not on this page. Not on this page. Well, so much for that. That might not go so well. I think I'm just gonna look up the actual song. And look up the info. We'll see if it works. Yeah, it says the artist is Lizzie Mealis and the genre is blues. That is all the information I can find. I wonder if Shazam has more information. No, that didn't work. But sometimes, let's see, let's try YouTube. Sometimes people have posted songs on YouTube, and they are posted by delightful jazzy enthusiasts or scholars who know a lot of stuff, and they put it in the description. So I think this will be my last stand trying here, since this is not exactly entertaining for the onlooker. And then I think, we'll dance a little bit, call it good. This headache is still sticking around, so I think I might do a shorter dance. But we'll also, we'll get to that. We're still in Jazzuary, so we'll dance a little. So let's see what we've got. Kind of hit or miss on YouTube, but sometimes it works. Yep, that's the right recording. No good. That's too bad. I wonder if...
Hey, where did we go?
Yeah. Oh well. I'm gonna keep looking. Hopefully, maybe next week I might have an answer for you. But my go-to sort of easy. Oh, hey, here we go. Okay, cool. Yeah, discogs.com. Pulling through. Okay, I think this is the right album. I'm not entirely sure. But it's got After You've Gone, and it's got it After You've Gone with only a string, bass, and a guitar listed. So what we've got is Richard McLean on string bass and Ernest McLean on guitar. So I'm assuming they're related. They might not be, but that's kind of cool. Yeah, so it looks like for this whole album, we've got Lester Santiago on piano, of course, Miss Miles singing away, and then the McLean fellas on bass and guitar on the strings. So that's cool. Finally found it. That's nice. Okay. Oh, and there is a clarinet in this album on Baby Won't You Please Come Home. Maybe we'll have to go over to that one since I've been trying to pay more attention to the clarinet players and know who they are. But the clarinet, the horn players on this album, as long as I've got the right album, and I'm holding on to that, I might not. But on this recording, this website is saying that actually Mr. McLean is not on bass. It's actually Sherwood. Oh, what is that last name? Sherwood Mangiapane. That's a fun name. And then on clarinet, there's Raymond Burke. Cornet is Johnny Wiggs. Drums, Abby Brunies. Piano, Jeff Riddick. And trombone is Jack Delaney. Well, I like that version of that song, so let's see if I can find it. And in the meantime, I want to dance to After You've Gone, since we've spent so much time searching for the information. Let's hop on here. Okay. Thank you, everybody who's hopped on Instagram. Very nice to see everyone. I know this isn't super dancey. I mentioned at the beginning, got a bit of a headache today, so I thought I would take you through this process that I've been trying to do with a lot of songs to help my own understanding grow a little bit about who is playing. And if you are searching for ways to sort of find new music, I think this is a really cool way. You know, take a song that you know you like already and try to find all the musicians on that recording, and then pretty much all the time that musician will at least appear in other bands, if not have a band that they ran themselves, and then you can hear what it's like when they run a band. Because obviously when you're playing someone else's music versus when you are leading the band, it will be a little different. Okay, that said, I think it's high time that we do a little bit of music and do a little dancing. So this is After You've Gone by Lizzie Miles, and we've got those two McLean brothers. What are their first names again? Just so we know. Richard on bass, Richard McLean, and Ernest McLean on guitar. Okay, so we'll just do a nice goof off dance to this recording, and then I think we'll do the Jazzy Tuesday of the day. Okay, where'd that song go? Okay.
All right, now go ahead, don't stop here now.
Let's see.
After you're gone, and left me crying. After you're gone, there's no denying. You feel blue, you feel sad. You miss the best game that you ever had. There'll come a time, don't you forget it. There'll come a time when you regret it. Oh, babe, think of what you're doing. You know my love for you will drive me a ruin. After you're gone, after you're gone away. Oh, after you're gone. After you're gone. Oh, you're gone. You feel blue, baby. You feel pain. There's no best girl that you've ever had. There'll come a time, don't you forget it. There'll come a time when you regret it. Oh, babe, think of what you're doing. You know my love for you will drive me a ruin. After you're gone, after you're gone away.
Sneaky ending. Super short. Okay. Nice, short and sweet song. Feels good to finally know those names. So let's see. I want to dance to a song. Like I said, I've been having if you're just tuning in, I've been trying to find the names of all the people on a recording. It's harder on a big band, but with a big band, I would, usually at least try to focus on the soloists, the people who are not headlining but are playing big, beautiful solos who often go unnamed. And Spotify doesn't help that, so I'm gonna try to find that information myself. So let's see. I want to dance to a song with a clarinet in it because I really like the clarinet, and I find myself listening quite closely to the clarinet. And oh yeah, great. So today, I'm glad I wore something with pockets. Today's Jazzy challenge is to dance with your hands in your pockets. So we're gonna try that, dancing with hands in my pockets. But I want to try to find something with a nice clarinet in it. Let's do Facebook just gets so grumpy when I use music that belongs to people, which is all the music. But let's do something modern by a modern band. Let's see, who should we dance to? On the topic of clarinetists, try to find a nice clarinet solo. And if you don't know what Jazzy is, while I'm hunting for a song, Jazzy is a month of jazz challenges. If you've done 30 days of solo jazz, it's really similar, and it's an invitation for folks to practice some jazz together in January. And so it has daily challenges for some direction for your practice. And, oh, come on. Yeah, cool. Yeah, anyway, so Jazzberry is a really fun project done by Solo Jazz Machine, which is run by Katie Stoddard over in the UK. So thank you to her for all of the wonderful dance prompts that have been keeping so many of us dancing this month. It's really lovely. And today's prompt is to dance with your hands in your pockets. So I really admire her a lot, especially the way that she encourages everyone to, make this project whatever it needs to be for you. If it's some, like daily dancing that you share with people, great. If it's daily dancing that you don't share with people, that's fine. If you miss all the days but 2, hey, you dance. That's wonderful. So anyway, if you're looking for some inspiration to dance, that might be a place to do it. But anyway, I have been just loving this band called Tara and the Jazz Bombs. And they are just lovely, real swingy. And they do a version of With Thee I Swing, which is a song that I was listening to a lot earlier in the year. Well, not this year, previous year. And if you saw the really cool video that Joyce did with what was the band name? But it was With Thee I Swing. It was I want to say the Hot Sugar Band. I might be wrong on that. I'm just gonna look it up so I know I'm not wrong. The Hot Sugar Band is definitely, oh yes, it is the Hot Sugar Band. Yeah, with Nicole Rochelle singing. Oh my gosh, what a lovely song and such a cool music video. So I would highly recommend looking that up, but it just kind of inspired me to look up more versions of this lovely song because I just hadn't really heard it before, and I love the whole the lyrics, the feel of the song. It's lovely. And anyway, I found this band that also did a version that I also like. So With Thee I Swing by Tara and the Jazz Bombs. I think this will close us out. I'm gonna dance with my hands in my pockets, and yeah, it'll be a good time. Let's see. I think, I'm gonna just put my phone over in this a little better of a spot now that it was stuck to its charging cord, so better spot for it. And now let's do some dancing. This will be the last thing that we do today together. And hey, if you liked this, if you want more Bailey, more jazz, you can sign up for my Patreon, and that is a great way to support me. It's by donation. You know my spiel. Is it playing? Wow. Yes, it is.
With the eyes swing, baby. With the it's not just dancing. To the eye cling, baby. Whenever I get a chance. With the eyes swing, baby. For the so entrancing, my heart goes ding, baby. Whenever we start to dance. With all the others, I'm only marking time.
pockets. That was different. Yeah, kind of liked it. Hi, Miranda. Cool. I think I keep looking at that clock. That clock is not working. What time is it actually? Oh, yeah. Seems like a good time to wrap it up. So I hope you enjoyed Jazzy Tuesday. This is here every Tuesday at 5 p.m. And I just pop on the camera for a little while and share what I'm practicing, what I'm thinking about, and hope you found this exciting. If you are someone who's inclined to, hey Justin, cool. If you are someone who listens to a lot of jazz and maybe even dances to it, I would really encourage you to learn who else is playing, who's on clarinet, who's on bass, who's that, the person who doesn't even take a solo and it's just kind of whoop, back in the background. Yeah, it's kind of finicky sometimes, but I think it's important information, and I think it has helped me relate to the music a little better, just because it reminds me that the music being made is an expression of the person who has the name that I now get to know, and I think that feels good. So I hope that was somewhat of a useful process to walk through with me. But with that, I think it is time to close this shebang. I'll link to Tara and the Jazz Bombs below. You can find this video on Facebook. It just floats around in Facebook, but I think it's kind of hard to find, but it also ends up in Instagram, TV, and I pop it on YouTube, so in those descriptions I'll write where you can find Tara and the Jazz Bombs, and I'll link to my Patreon in case that is something that interests you. So anyway, I hope you take care. I'll see you next week, and if you feel like stretching with me in between now and next Tuesday, on Thursday at 1 p.m. Pacific time, I do sort of a similar thing, except for instead of jazz, it is stretching. So you are invited to join me to take care of yourself, and we'll do some stretching. And I like to bring a snack so that I remember to eat, because that's important. So if you need a reminder to take care of yourself, there you go. So anyway, take care until either Thursday or Tuesday, and keep warm. Maybe it's warm where you are, but it's really cold here in Seattle.